Hello, my name is Mark McGrath of McGrath Communications Group, and I want to welcome you to MedSpeaker, the app dedicated to assisting healthcare professionals to prepare and deliver medical presentations. Whether you are delivering prepared material for a promotional or a CME presentation, or developing your own content for something like grand rounds or staff training, MedSpeaker will help you think and plan strategically for your presentation, organize and prioritize your thoughts, as well as serve discreetly as your speaking notes. In this demonstration video, I'll provide you a brief overview of MedSpeaker's features, as well as walk you through how to use this powerful little app. Let's get started. As you launch your MedSpeaker app, the first thing that you notice is that you are taken to the presentation's home screen. This page will list the various presentations you have created in MedSpeaker. Click the plus button to add a new presentation, and you are instantly invited to give your presentation a title. Let's call this one Test. Hit Save, and you are immediately asked to enter other information about your presentation. Give it a nickname, identify your sponsor, provide a date and location for your presentation, add the names, phone numbers, and email addresses of your key contacts, and record any of your travel details. All this information is stored in the logistics file. When you're finished, hit the Overview button, and you're returned to the Overview screen. This is your main working outline for your presentation. You are able to enter information starting from logistics, which we've just reviewed, audience information, objectives for your presentation, what your key learning points will be, which slides will provide you the best opportunity to drive those points home, your summaries for each point, and where and how you might choose to add more discussion to your presentation. You are then provided space to plan your conclusion, and finally, after your plan is established, it gives you an opportunity to plan how you will begin your talk. We will review this in a bit more detail, but first let's finish reviewing the key components. You will notice here on the bottom there are two icons, Presentations and Skills. Hitting the Presentation button brings you back to the presentation's home page. You notice our test presentation is there. Hitting the Skills button will bring you to a series of explanations, suggestions, and tips for all aspects of presenting your material. The skills are divided into 5 categories: preparation skills, presentation skills, skills for generating audience participation, and some general tips for speaking, as well as some specific tips for the healthcare professional. The skills pages will not only provide you with a written summary of the suggestion or tip that we're making, but in many cases will also provide an audio file which will be attached and provides you additional information. So from the skills page, when you're done, hit the Presentation tab, and you come back again to your presentation homepage. Again, if you want to delete a presentation, you hit the Edit button, delete a presentation. When you're finished, you're back to the rest of your presentations. Let me quickly review the demonstration presentation I previously created so that you can see how all the pieces work together. Notice that when I hit the demonstration title, I am taken to my speaker's notes. Here, all the information I have already entered is displayed in the order I will present it. The logistics and the audience sections are collapsed. One click, and I can review all of the pertinent information. Click again, and they are collapsed. I might want to do that prior to a presentation just to quickly review the details as well as who's going to be in my audience. As I scroll through the presentation, my objective is the first thing I read. Following that are my notes on my introduction. An interactive portal I inserted. In this case, I will have the audience introduce themselves. And here's the language I might use. I'm then going to hit my first key learning point, followed by my one-sentence summary of that point, and the key talking points I want to make during this section. I have also chosen key slides which will help me make that point, and I can see some of the key information about how I will present each of those key slides. Here is another interactive portal I've chosen. At this point, I would like to ask a discussion question of my audience, and here is the question. This again will help me remember and stay focused. I can run through all of the other points in my presentation with the slides, all the other interactive pieces that I would like to use as I run through, and I finish with my notes on the conclusion. So, as you can see, this is a pretty powerful and intuitive little application. MedSpeaker provides you the flexibility to add and show as much or as little information as you'd like, and then can serve both as a review prior to your presentation and your notes while you are actually speaking. We appreciate your giving this a try and would love to hear from you. Tell us how you are using MedSpeaker, what suggestions you might have, and what else you'd like to see. Thank you again, and good luck.